Today is December the 5th, 2016. So I have a story about how the state legislature in Sacramento is granting more special rights to illegal aliens. But before I get into that, I want to show you why this keeps happening in California. It's happening because of diversity. The rise in diversity is most pronounced in the state assembly, where the majority of legislators, 54%, are now minorities. So this is what happens when you open your borders and allow an invasion to come in. And as I have shown numerous times in my videos, when you are ruled by Latino immigrants, they tend to make policies that benefit their own people over everyone else. So here's our story. The Latinos in Sacramento are going to pass a law giving illegal aliens access to taxpayer-funded immigration lawyers because Donald Trump is about to become president. State Senator Ben Hueso introduced a bill Monday in the state legislature that would fund legal representation for non-citizens facing deportation. Because immigration proceedings are considered a civil matter, those facing deportation do not have a right to a lawyer in the way that those facing criminal charges do. Hueso's bill, called the Due Process for All Act, would broaden state funding for immigration legal counsel. So think about this for a moment. Constitutional rights are guaranteed for Americans, not everyone in the world. But California, they want to change that. And since we're talking about the California legislature, let me show you something really quickly. As of today, the California state legislature is now the highest paid in the nation. And look at what they do. They don't represent all of California. They represent Latinos and illegal aliens. So when you get raped in your check every single week, you are getting raped to pay these people on the screen and to fund their constituency. And so back to our treason, according to a fact sheet from Hueso's office, 68% of non-citizens held in detention facilities do not have legal representation. Detained people who have lawyers are more than 5 times likely to succeed in challenging their deportation. The fact sheet also alludes to President-elect Donald Trump's campaign promises to ramp up deportation efforts. As the most immigrant-rich state in the nation, California would be particularly hit hard by large-scale enforcement actions, the sheet says. Hundreds of thousands of people in our state would face home raids, workplace raids, and ultimately being placed in detention and deportation proceedings. The fear in our communities has reached an all-time high in the aftermath of the November 2016 election. Aw, poor babies. They're scared now when they have felt so secure for the last 8 years. Well, you know what? Now you know how I have felt for the last 8 years. No more of this. That's one thing I don't ever want to see again in my life is people running around shouting, undocumented, unafraid. They should be afraid. They're breaking federal law. And not only that, if it really is hundreds of thousands of people that are going to be taken somewhere else, well, you know what? Maybe the not in labor force rate will go down and Americans will start going back to work because that's how it's supposed to be. Cut the welfare, cut the unemployment benefits, put people back to work, and Americans will do the jobs that illegal aliens are doing right now. That's all for now. Grano61 signing out.